Good morning. I pressed that start stream button and then I realized I didn't have my mic. The last couple videos I've made, I've just been holding my mic like this. And obviously I can't do that when I'm streaming zines because I need both my hands. So the last couple of streams I've been all over the place. Last time I was at my parents' house. This time I am on my laptop. My desktop died a couple weeks ago. It was I think it was before Christmas. And I haven't had a chance to fix it because I need to actually take it into the store, which is so annoying because it's a 27-inch desktop computer. And it's an Apple, so you can't disconnect the computer from the monitor. It's the same thing. So I need to figure out a way to get it into the store. So for now, I'm just on my laptop, which is and I'm still sick, so I apologize. I might be moving away so I can cough. But I haven't done like these streams on my laptop for a while. And there's just so much more stuff to set up, right? And it's like I'm at a totally different... I'm up here and my laptop is down here. So I'm like trying to get the angles right. And I wanted to do morning pages because I have not done it. Oh my gosh, I haven't done it in so long. I haven't written in so long. It's just January. My God, like why do we always think that January is the start of the year? Because it is not. January feels like an extended New Year's Day. You know, like I didn't have a hangover after New Year's Eve, but some people do. It feels like an extended hangover, right? Like you're just constantly trying to get things going. And here where I live, it has not been cold at all since like September. Like September did not get cold at all. We usually get a little bit of snow in November. That's almost guaranteed. We'll get at least one snow day in November. We almost never get snow around Christmas time. So like white Christmas is not normal where I live. But we always get really cold weather and snow in January and February. And this year, it's just not been cold at all. Like I've been wearing my jacket open the entire time. I've barely worn my hat. I've not worn my gloves at all. No gloves. That's how warm it's been. But the last week has started to get actually a little bit cold. Like cold, not snow, not winter, not like it feels like October basically. Which again makes me want to hibernate, you know? This is like a whole topic for a video. I made an entire video right before I left for my parents' house for Christmas, and I've never posted it because it felt a little bit whiny. And I was like, this isn't what people want to see. But now, and it was about hibernation. It was about that feeling of like during winter, you just want to stay inside. And now I'm thinking, because we just crossed, I have my pen in my hand because I want to do morning pages and I'm feeling like, oh, I should write that down. We just crossed the 5 weeks since solstice. So this has been we've just left the 10 darkest, coldest winter days in the northern hemisphere of the year. Because we just crossed that 5 week since the solstice on like the 22nd, I think, January 22nd. And I was thinking about that because I made that video before the solstice. And that's like the mood of that video. That idea that during those dark, cold days, you don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything. That's how I feel. I don't want to do anything. I think that's what today's zine's going to be about. Because I absolutely, I've been sick. My parents went on a cruise and they came back sick and got me sick. So I've been sick. So I've had like that, like regular depression brain fog, burnout brain fog, plus being sick brain fog. That's where I am right now, folks. And that's why I haven't written in a very, very long time. I'll show you. I turned off my phone camera so that you could see. This is the deadline for Sunday Zine Club. Jam number 6, February 22nd, or 22nd, February 2nd, which is next Sunday. So I couldn't stream last Sunday. I'm here on an off week so that I can get my zine in. Because if we look up here, no submissions yet. Nobody's jumped in there. So I feel like I got to get my zine submitted so that everyone else will submit theirs. And also, this is when I do it, right? If I don't get on a stream, I probably won't make a zine this month. It's the way it happens these days, folks. So, I have a little phone camera here. So you can see this line here. That's how much I wrote yesterday. I even wrote down the time. Sometimes I'll do that. I wrote down the time. That's how much I wrote. And previous, I wrote from there to there. So like a page and 2/3. It's been bad, folks. Last time I wrote that much. Oh, you can't see that much. So I need to do some writing, and maybe you need to do some writing too. So let's write. Let's do this. Do we want a timer? I did not set that up. All right. Let's we're going to say 10 minutes. I know that the timer's in here though. I love that when you open up the clock on Apple, the default is 5 seconds. Why? Why 5 seconds? That makes no sense to me. So we're going to do 15 minutes. And there we go. And then I'm going to add, and that would be screen capture timer. Oh, it's a tiny little thing in the clock. There we go. Do we want a big timer? We can do a big timer. There you go, folks. Now everyone who pops on this stream is going to know what we're doing. We are writing. That's not a bad setup, huh? You got my name up above my head. You got, this is me writing down below, and oh no, other way. You got timer. Timer over there. All right. Let's write, because I need it. I need to write. In an actual fact, I'm going to restart that because I want all 15 of those minutes. All right. I'm going to mute myself, and then we'll talk later. Join in if you can. That's it. That was 15 minutes. That felt like 15 minutes too. Did it feel like it? I have not sat in my desk chair. I was going to say deck chair. That was very weird. This is brain fog, folks. This is the topic today. That's what I was just writing about. I was writing about what brain fog feels like to me. I haven't sat in this desk chair in a very long time, and my back is hurting. So I don't know if that's me or if that's the chair. So that's like what, a quarter, 2 pages, 3 pages, a little bit, not quite. Put that together, and that's just like just over half. So 3 2/3 pages, I think, for today. That's not bad. It was very good. I got some good ideas. I got like my concept. I have a very good idea for my concept. I can't wait to show you that. So we gotta switch over. I'm gonna switch over to pages and let's get started. Let's do this. We're just gonna move some stuff around because I'm gonna turn off. I'm gonna just switch over to this one. And I'm going to move some stuff. So this is what I had started last time. I had started making a workbook template. This is going to be a little bit off because I can't get the entire screen inside of OBS. You know, I'm old. I'm in my 40s and literally just had to think about what I just had my birthday in December. I was like, how old am I? I'm 43. And so I keep my system settings in the large text, right? So I can read it. But that means that a lot of these apps, they go way off the screen. Like, large text is not made for this laptop screen. It's wild. You'd think that they could just like scale it so it would fit. So like right now in OBS, the entire bottom footer is off the screen. I can't see it at all. And then the entire half, where all like the vertical video settings are, completely off. Which is rather annoying. And so in OBS, it can't put the entire pages on the screen. So I just moved a little bit so that you can see like the content rather than the top toolbar, which, you know, I don't think you need to see the top toolbar. That's not particularly necessary. So this is a workbook template that I started, and it looks like it's almost done, but it's not. It still needs refinement. I think I definitely need some more like some better instructions in here. So this is what I had started last time. And I really want to release this. I want to get this out so that people can use it. But this is not going to be my zine for the theme. This one is called Fog. So we're going to open up a new one. We're going to start again. Start new. Yes. New mini zine. And when you do that, OBS gets very confused. OBS is like, you're in pages, but you're in the wrong pages. Oh, is it going to do? No. Sorry. That one. Okay, so it's still, okay, it looks good. It still looks good. Okay. So, man, the other thing about using my laptop and having my microphone is that now I have this stand in between me and the keyboard. It's not great. It's not the best. So here's my idea. So the theme is fog. If you forgot, the theme is fog. We're not going to call it fog, but I'm going to write that right there just so I remember. And actually, you know what? Let's save. Actually, let me talk to you about something. So there's this website that's called Fourth Wall. It's become very popular with all the YouTubers. Partly because they integrate right into your channel so that you can like promote your products directly from your videos, which, to be honest, is very cool technology. So I went and looked this up. Number one, you can't actually do that until you have 500 subscribers. I do not have 500 subscribers. So right away, it's like, oh, okay, that's a cool thing, but I can't do it. I'm trying to save this document. Okay, 250126. And we're going to call it fog. There we go. But here's the thing. So a couple YouTubers that I follow have been creating stores and doing all of this merch. And it's like, hats and t-shirts and sweatshirts and stickers and all that kind of stuff. And there's actually a ton of products that you can do on this website. It's basically like, like a Redbubble or a Society6 kind of website where it's all print on demand. I got as far as creating something because I've always wanted to do like a sticker that's like a little save, how we do always be saving. I really think that would be cute. I want to do that. I got as far as like putting up the stuff, doing some designs, and then I stopped myself and I said, you know what? We don't need more garbage. We don't need more cheap garbage. We don't need more embroidered hats and printed t-shirts and tote bags. Literally, I was like, this is just the thing that they expect you to do. This is what you're supposed to do. We don't need it. We don't need more merch. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do that store. I am still going to do some stuff, but I'm way more interested in doing digital stuff, selling digital products. I still do want to make stickers because I am at heart, I am still a print person. I still love print zines. I love printing all of my zines and folding them and selling them at Zine Fests. Can't wait to get back to doing Zine Fests. Here's a little secret. I really want to start one where I live because I live outside of Vancouver. I do not live in Vancouver. I live outside, out in the suburbs. And number one, Vancouver does not have a Zine Fest anymore. We used to, very, very long time ago. We have a comic book festival, but we do not have a Zine Fest. And we need one. Absolutely, we need one. But I think the suburbs need one too. I think more suburbs should have festivals and stuff like that, rather than always relying on going into the city. Anyway, this is way off topic. This is like deep cut, folks. This is only for you. So, I am going to make this zine. This is going to be a really, really simple one. One of my favorite zines that I've made. Maybe I can show you. Let's go over to the Pomo, but we'll turn everything off so that you can see my itch page. You've probably noticed that I have a very sparse, this one, focus. This is one of my favorite zines that I've made. this page is just this one thing, right? That's the whole page. I love doing that, where it's just like one, it's very poetic, right? Lots and lots of negative space. So that's what I'm thinking about for fog, because I'm thinking about it like all of the negative space is all white, right? When you print it, it's all white. That is the fog. And then the words are inside of the fog. And what I'm thinking, and this is the little light bulb that I had while I was doing my morning pages, of creating, I'm going to do two versions because, where's my pages? I'm in the wrong tab. Okay. Right now, okay, it's hard to show it because I don't have any text here. You know what? Let's find some lorem ipsum text. Do folks know about lorem ipsum? You should know about lorem ipsum. It is sample text. And it's literally that. It's called lorem ipsum. There you go. So you can just get like a ton of paragraphs it's Latin. And it starts with, here we go, learn the history. So it's used as placeholder text. It is typically a corrupted version of De Finibus Bonorum et Malorum, a 1st century BC text by the Roman statesman philosopher Cicero. No, it's from Cicero. The first two words themselves are a truncation of dolorem ipsum, which means pain itself. I did not know that. So it's been used in printmaking and like layout and typesetting as example text. And you see here, this is in Letraset. And so it usually starts with lorem ipsum, and that's the first. So if we throw this in here, I think I actually put a little bit of it in my template. Go back. I don't want all of this. I don't need 5 paragraphs. Oh, see, even that's too much. Don't even need that much. I just need a paragraph. I just want to throw a paragraph into each of these. And like the whole point of it, because you're like, oh, well, you could just use, the same dummy text. But if you want to see how like natural speech looks or natural writing, then getting a dummy text that is real. What is going on with the formatting here? Look at this. Look how different this is. This is like gray text. And the margins are off. Oh, you know what it is? It's the lorem ipsum. That's exactly what it is. Oh, fascinating. Okay. That's okay. I'm just going to delete it. I'm just going to copy this one, because that's just as fast. And the whole point is that I just want to show you before I actually write it, because I haven't figured out what I'm going to write yet. I want to do this gradient on the text. So this is what I'm saying. I'm thinking about I'll do 2 versions of this zine. One where it's just regular black text so that it's readable, legible, and accessible for everyone. But then one version where the text starts in black, and then as we go on, we're going to go lighter and lighter. So we'll go with like that kind of gray. And then the next one will go with like that kind of gray. And then the next page, we're going to go with like that kind of gray. The effect is a little bit ruined by those red underlines. I do admit. But this is what I'm thinking. So like the last page is going to be very, very light so you can barely read it, to mimic the feeling of what brain fog feels like, right? And even it would be kind of fun, actually, to do like within each one, do a couple of words that are like almost totally obscured. Or do a couple of words that are like very easy to read. Right? So you get that kind of effect. This is what I'm thinking. This is what I want to do. I'm going to save that. But it's going to be, let me go back to OBS and make sure I'm in the right tab. Okay. But it's going to be, oh, you can't see that behind my head. Nope. I'll put my head up here. It's going to be even shorter words than this. It's just going to be like a couple sentences for each line. We're not going to fill these pages today. It's going to be a very focused zine. Just like one or two sentences and right in the middle, right? Or even like, it would be good to do like staggered. Yeah. I kind of like that too. I kind of like that idea too. Okay. So now we actually have to write it. We're going to put in today's date, which is January 26. I don't remember if it was a Tumblr post first or a tweet first, but it was just last year or the year before, but it's been going around again. I just saw it this morning. Somebody wrote, January is going to make you feel all 31 of her days. That is the feeling of January. That is what January feels like. You know what? This is the thing. I always do this. I never pick a good title. I just pick the theme of my own zine jam. But like, it's so good. Just those 3 letters in the middle of the page, all surrounded by that white. And we would like pick a gray. They're all named after metals, huh? We got white is called snow, but up from there we've got mercury, silver, magnesium, aluminum, nickel, tin, steel, iron, tungsten, lead, and then at the very top, the blackest black is called licorice. So we've got licorice and snow on each end. And then every color in between is named after a metal. And named after a element too, right? Steel is not an element. Iron is, though. Tungsten is. Lead is, right? Magnesium, definitely. Mercury, definitely. Silver, I don't think is an element, though. I think silver's got to be an alloy. Okay. Anyway, I was thinking about like a middle gray here. But I don't want to call it fog. Because I don't want to do that. Because all of my past jam zines have been exactly that. I really should have hooked up my Bluetooth keyboard because I am not looking forward to this. Maybe I can do that. Can I do that really fast? Oh, you know what? I haven't plugged it in a very long time. I wonder if it's still... Yeah, it's probably dead. It's been on this entire time. We don't have a title, do we? We don't have a title. Sometimes what I do is, on this last page, I'll write, this zine is a submission in the Sunday Zine Jam. Submissive. This zine is a submissive. Yes. And I am its dominatrix. Submission in the Sunday Zine Club Jam number 6. Yeah, number 6? Yeah. That means it's been 6 months. We started in June, right? July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So this is month 7. That's half a year, folks. Half a year we've been doing this. All right. What's another word for fog? I'm going to change this font too. You notice how everything I'm doing is avoiding the writing. We want a font that is kind of rounded, I think. That's what I'm feeling. Oh, I thought that was a little bit more round. We don't want... Yeah, you know what? That could be good. It's not as round, but I do like the tininess. I like how it's condensed like that, right? That's din condensed. I do like that. I think this one's kind of a rounded one. Yeah. That's called Manjari. That has a very children's book feel to it. I think we're going to go with this one. I kind of like the idea of the title being super tiny like that. Which is why I'm so attached to like the word fog, because it's just 3 letters. This is kind of like my spiritual successor to the focus theme, which is just one word on the cover like that. We could do like a cloud bubble around it, but I don't know. I feel like that's a little too on the nose. You know? I feel like that's just... Is it there a bubble? Let's look for cloud. Yeah, but that's like... That's not what I want. Maybe dream? No. You would think that there would be... Because there are speech bubbles. but there's not like thought bubbles. You know how a thought bubble is like the cloud looking one. That's what I'm thinking about. But again, I feel like it's just too. I just really like it being just text. But then you know me, I'm a just text person, right? All my zines are just text. So, apologies. I did stay up way too late last night. I started watching Station 19. I was like, I need a new procedural to get into cuz my favorite show is ending in 2 weeks forever and I need a new procedural. And it hooked me. Station 19, it got me. It took a while. It took a couple episodes, but I'm in now. I just want to watch more. Now I need to write. Now I need to do the actual writing, folks. You know, the formatting and coloring is all fun and games, but at some point you got to write some words. So I think maybe maybe I mute for just a little bit. Like 10 minutes. Mute for 10 minutes. Let's turn on this timer. Okay, that's weird. There we go. 10. Mute for 10 minutes and try to write. Oh my god, my battery is so low. Oof. This stream might be over sooner than we thought. Literally, this was at full charge before I started this stream. Huh. Is it supposed to die that quickly? Maybe I could just have a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, 10 minutes. I'm going to write. To be honest, I don't think it's going to take. I mean, I think it will take 10 minutes. I will definitely take the 10 minutes. But I think that should be enough for me to get what I want to say. Because, like, I've got the ideas, circulating. They're ruminating in there. I just need to get some words. So, here we go. Let's start. And I'm going to mute. All right. Folks, that was exactly 10 minutes. I finished writing that sentence and the timer went off. How amazing is that? That was not planned. I mean, how could you? How could you plan that? But look at that. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And I just wrote that. It's totally like off the top of my head, which is funny because, you know, I just wrote brain fog can feel like having a word on the tip of your tongue. And sometimes those words don't come. The worst time to get brain fog is when I'm in class and a student asks, "What does this word mean?" Because it's the most common question that students ask me. What does this word mean? And I can't think of the word to help them understand, right? The only thing, like if they ask me, you know, like what is see, I can't even think of an example. Like what is microphone, right? And I think, well, a microphone is a microphone. Like I can't think of the other word, right? That's brain fog. That's one of my brain fogs. All right, that's it. So you'll notice that I went back and I reformatted these colors. So now they're all in line and they're all a step down until we get to this one. And then this is the front and the back. So I was thinking perhaps instead of fog, I might go with foggy, just because that's, number one, it's a fun word to say. And that's how you feel. So I might go with that. Maybe tip of my tongue could also be a good title. You know, I was writing this paragraph, which is talking about the fact that we know more about brain fog today than we ever have because of patients that have ME/CFS or what we call long COVID, which it seems like it's the same thing. Like a lot of people who previously had ME/CFS believe that long COVID is the same. If not exactly the same, there's a huge overlap. And I previously wrote 4 years of long COVID, and it is not 4 years, folks. It is 5. Oof. Anyway. So the other thing I was thinking about is moving this, because right now it's all set to be in the center of the page. So my regular margins, let me just look at OBS. Where am I? Okay. So my regular margins, you can see here, is justified text and center of the page. That's how I set up my page. And I'm kind of feeling maybe we do ragged right. Just because it makes it look a little bit more messy, right? And what I'm also thinking is I'm going to change it from center to I don't know, do I want to do what do we think of that? Like going down like that? And then this one we could come back up. So this one we format down, right? And we come back up. That could be kind of cool. And then even this one, we could go top like that. Right? Now, do we like that going down and coming back up? Or do we like it being all over the place? Right? Like this one's here, then like this one's here, then this one's up. And then like this one could be up as well too. Like that. So that's just a little bit more random, kind of all over the place. We could even move this one down a little bit. Make it seem a little bit more messy, right? I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. I think this one we're going to put more up. And then this one we're going to put more down. We're going to put that one there. And that one there. And this one, I think on the front, I might put it. What do we like? What do we like? Bottom? I think we like top more. I think I like top. Nope. Top. But like there. Just very messy is what I'm thinking. Because that's what brain fog feels like, right? Brain fog feels very messy to me. But I love this kind of like, you're trying to make it look random, but you don't want it to make the random to look like it's too patterned. So you do this thing. There's like a mathematical something, whereas like if something was truly random, then the randomness would have patterns. But when something is created random, then we want to get rid of all patterns, because in our heads, that's not random, right? So like if a human makes it random, then there would never be, like a alliteration or alphabetical order or anything like that. You'd never get a 1, 2, 3, because a human would look at that and go, that's not random. But true random would have patterns like that. All right. I really like this. I am really pleased with this. This was just an idea that I had while I was doing my morning pages today on stream. I did not have this idea before I hit stream, but I like it. I like it. Let's do it. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any spelling mistakes because nothing's underlined. So, although I imagine one of you is going to find a mistake for me, for which I am so grateful. Please, if you ever see me make mistakes, absolutely tell me. I want to know. And you know what? Tip of My Tongue is not a bad title. Do I want to... I think we're going to keep it. Okay. So, I'm going to do... Actually, you know what? I'm going to... duplicate. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to duplicate this, because what I want to do is I want to save both copies. So we're going to duplicate a copy, and we're going to call it, we're going to call this one gradient. And then this one we're going to save as the gradient PDF. Save. Downloads. There we go. Okay. And then in this one, we're going to change all of this text back to licorice, straight black. I'm going to keep the layout, but I'm changing the text back to a dark black because I want this zine to be accessible. I want people to be able to read this. So the gradient one is the arty one, but then I also want people to read it. So we're going to do black. And this is, you know what? This is a great tip. Is that there's nothing that says that you can't do this, right? Especially on Itch. On Itch, when you create your project, you can upload as many different kinds of documents as you want. You know, like I was just looking at Bev, the deaf sketcher. She just sent me her zine, and she uploads her zine as a PDF, plus she uploads the video. So you get to look at it as well, too. Which I think is a very cool idea. And something I have done in the past, and I keep thinking I should do this, and I just haven't, is I used to upload them as plain text. So just like a regular text file, you can just read the stuff, right? So not the layout, which I think is also a very good idea. And sometimes, and I really want to get back to doing this as well too, is I will upload like a digital version. So instead of having this layout where half the pages are upside down, I'll have just a single page PDF. And so each page will be single and you can just read it on your phone. We're going to start doing that too. So many ideas, folks. All right. You know what? I don't have an idea for the cover. Oh, let's go back. Okay. I was looking at what are different brain fog symptoms for other people. Let's take a look at my itch page. My itch page, folks, is a tragedy. I make the worst covers. To be honest, I make really bad covers. I really got to work on this, right? Because, like, look at these ones. These ones are so much better. Oh my God. You know what? I need to do a new Sunday zine. I need to do Sunday Zine 2025. Oh my God. Can't believe it. So I have a lot of really boring covers where it's literally just letters on a screen. And sometimes that's good, right? But sometimes we need something better. So I am not going to make you watch me upload this zine. I will upload it later today, though. I promise. I'm going to definitely get it done today. So if I don't do it today, I won't do it tomorrow. I'm definitely going to do it today. I'm just going to do it later. I'm going to do it off screen. Because it's a little bit boring. It's not fun for you. So, I mean, unless it is fun for you, tell me in the comments if that's fun for you, if you like to watch that. I watch lots of weird stuff on YouTube, and so many times the people that I watch will be like, this is boring, you don't want to watch this. And I'm like, are you kidding? I love this. I really do want to watch it. So, if you want to watch me do like regular data entry stuff, absolutely, I'll give it to you. I'll give you whatever you want, folks. Let's go back and look at Sunday Zine Club number 6. So, February 2nd, 2025. That is 6 days, 22 hours, 39 minutes, and 50 seconds. So, you've got a week. You got a week. The theme is fog. This is the image. Is it going to go straight to the... No, it's just going to go to the photographer. So this is the photographer. Oh, he's in the PNW. He's in Portland. No wonder I like his photos. He's got some good photos. Oh, look at that little island. That's so cute. I want to live there. Can we find the fog picture? I was kind of hoping that it would just show you the fog picture. But, oh, that's it. That's the one. Can we open that photo? Come on. Oh. Anyway. That is the photo that I used for inspiration for this zine. Thank you to Eric Muir. So, you got 6 days. You got 7 days because you have all day today. You know, it's only 11:21 where I'm living. Maybe you're a little bit, ahead. Maybe you're a little bit behind. I mean, not that many people are behind me because I'm in the Pacific time zone, but maybe you're a little bit behind me. You got lots of time. You know, this zine, I didn't know what this zine was going to be when I hit the record button. And I finished it in an hour and 21 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes. You can do this too. So let's do it. Let's make a zine this week. And I'm going to see you next week. Usually I do this every other Sunday, but I couldn't do it last Sunday. So I will see you next Sunday where we will start Sunday Zine Club Jam number 7. If you've got ideas, throw them in the comments. I know that some people have given me ideas before, so maybe I'll go see if I can find that list. Because I don't have an idea right now. Right now, I don't have an idea. But we're going to do it. Sunday Zine Club number 7. It's happening next week. So, thank you for hanging out with me. And I really hope I'm going to have a video for you this week. I've got an idea. So, look out for that. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.